there, traders. Today is the 3rd of March 2021, and this is your quick daily market breakdown. So we're going to start off here with Bitcoin. As you can see, I've mapped out what I'm planning to do from now on is mapping out exactly what my trade plan is so that I can visually illustrate it in these morning market breakdowns. So for now, short term, I believe that all of these cryptos are bullish. You can see the purple ones are the active trades, the trades that we actually have running. This one is one that I'm interested in taking today. It's a long position on Chainlink. And all the others that are still ticked green are bullish in my opinion. So it looks like Bitcoin is going to have a short-term bounce. Any kind of close above $49,838, I'm going to be putting in a limit order around this area to enter the market for a long position. And our first target could be anything up here at 52K, $52,500. To the same token, if Bitcoin breaks to the downside of this channel, and we get any kind of retest into this zone, I'd like to take a short position with these parameters. You can see the entry would then be 46,268. The stop loss would be 48,952. And my first take profit would be 43,489. So we'll keep an eye on this one. It looks really, really good here. It looks like we do want to have another move to the upside. So we also caught two beautiful trades last night. I'll talk about both of them in just a second, but I think most of these cryptos are going to be lining up for some long positions today. So if Bitcoin can close a 4-hour candle above this liquid zone, I'm definitely going to be looking to take a long position on that. Bitcoin Cash, we currently have a position open and running. We got into this position yesterday based on the hourly chart. You can see that we took some profits off the table and our stop loss is now on break even. We're still targeting an overall move back up to 558, spot 96. So I think overall this will just float its way onwards and upwards today. No harm, no foul really happening on this chart. I think this is looking relatively short-term bullish once again. So I think we have another push to the upside, and then we'll reassess from there. What does the market want to do? Does it want to turn back down? Does it want to close below here? Because if it does, this is what I'm going to do. If the market closes below this liquidity zone, I'm going to short Bitcoin Cash from 504 spot 29 back down to at least 465 spot 52. That's definitely an area that I'm going to be interested in. I wouldn't take a long position from here. I'd be more neutral if we come back into this zone. I think this is more of an accumulation zone and a consolidation zone. Same for Bitcoin. If we come back in here, I wouldn't buy this position. I would want to see what the market wants to do from here on. Does it continue with accumulation? Do we see a further breakdown in price? What's going to happen? So for Bitcoin here, Bitcoin Cash, we're still in this position. I'm happy to just keep my stop loss on break even, see how this one plays out. If Bitcoin Cash does break to the upside and it does hit our first target, I'd expect another move even higher. And if we can close above $575, we could see another further extension back up to $615. So it's looking pretty good here, pretty bullish short term for Bitcoin Cash. Ethereum, I'm still neutral on Ethereum, same as Bitcoin. But if we see any kind of 4-hour candle close above $1,575, I'm going to be looking to take a long position from there. There's the parameters for the long position. And then I'm going to be looking to take a short position if Ethereum closes a 4-hour candle below $1,370. So those are my two plays for Ethereum. I think overall, this one might play out to the upside as well, just like most of the other cryptos. I would be surprised if this one does something different. I think I'm overall short-term bullish on this. I think we have another push to the upside. If we close above this liquid zone, we'll take a long position on that. Chainlink is starting to look extremely bullish in my opinion, but I'm not seeing a lot of volume coming through here. So that's the only reason why I haven't actually posted this pending order. I want to see a lot more volume coming through when we break a liquidity zone. Like for example, right here, we didn't see a lot of volume over here when we broke this liquid zone and we came straight back down. So we want to see volume like this when we break a liquidity zone. You can see a spike in volume. That's when we want to take trades. But for me right now, I'd rather just keep an eye on this one, a very close eye on this one. If we see any kind of volume coming through before 10 a.m. South African Standard Time, that's when this 4-hour candle will close in about an hour and 16 minutes from now. Then I'd love to take a long position from there. But if it pulls back and it breaks below this liquidity zone, I'd actually like to take a short position on Chainlink back down to $26, somewhere around this liquidity zone here. So we'll see if it pulls back down from here and there's no volume and we see there's way more volume on the seller side, we might take a short position. That's why it's yellow. I'm expecting two different trades to play out here today. Maybe both play out. Let's see. Let's see. Litecoin, we're also involved in a trade currently for Litecoin here. The next target for Litecoin, our TP2, is 198.61. It's quite a nice trade here. See the volume coming through here? That's what I want to see on Chainlink. The volume coming through while we're breaking through this liquidity zone does make me quite bullish, to be quite frank. I would say another long position from here could be taken, and we could just as well target a move back up all the way. Let me just get, there we go. All the way back up to about $205, this previous swing high right here. So let's see. So if our second target is met, we'll take all of our position off the table. We'll sell 100% of our coins. And if it pulls back, we'll buy this liquidity zone again and make another push to the upside and see if we can catch that, if that's what's going to happen. To the same token, if Litecoin breaks to the upside, hits our second target and breaks below this liquid zone again, I would like to take a short position on that. You can see right here what those parameters would be. The long position and the short position here have the same stop loss. That's why I've only got one number in there. So if it breaks above this liquidity zone, I'd like to take a long position there as well. And there are those parameters. So Litecoin looking pretty bullish here, looking really strong. I do like this. I do think we're going to be hit with some major resistance around 198. That's why we're going to take all of our profits off the table by then. And then we'll see how this market wants to play out. Does it want to bounce here? I like this volume. I have to say I like this volume. So maybe at 10 a.m. we'll close this position and take all of the profits and perhaps open up a new position around 190. But let's see how this one plays out. I mean, it's still another hour and 13 minutes. This could close below this liquid zone. Crypto world is so volatile and so busy. So Uniswap, there's only two scenarios here for Uniswap. I would like to take a long position if we close a 4-hour candle above $26.82 with volume, accompanied by volume. Then I'd like to take a long position around $26.82 with my first target back up here around this liquidity zone and stop loss just below this liquid zone. To the same token, if Uniswap was to break down in price and close a 4-hour candle below $23.46, that's when I'll be looking to go short on Uniswap and perhaps see another move back down. Okay, so that's Uniswap. NEO, it's quite a mouthful this morning. NEO looking like this could be a potential long position. This is fantastic. So we're seeing it break above this liquidity zone. We're seeing a little bit of a spike in volume. We still have another hour and 12 minutes before this candle closes. Let's see if we close above this liquid zone. Then we'll probably add Chainlink and NEO to the list, and we'll just keep Litecoin running then. Then we won't open a new position for Litecoin if Neo and Chainlink is added to the trade list. Okay, so Neo definitely bullish here. I think if we close above this liquid zone on decent volume, we should get follow through on that. But to the same token, if it does pull back, anything can happen, and it closes below this liquid zone, I'd like to take a short position around $35.20. Monero is kind of strange here, but I'll talk about it. If it closes above this liquidity zone, I would not like to take a long position anymore. There's a couple of things that have put me off this one particularly. First of all, after breaking above this liquidity zone, we did have a little spike in volume, but we didn't get any follow through. So for me personally, I want to see a decent break above this liquid zone with a lot more volume. Then perhaps we'll look to buy up here or buy back down here if we see those parameters met. So you can see I don't have it ticked as yellow because I want to see how this one ends and where it wants to go. You can see it's kind of a complex consolidation pattern happening here. Maybe a little bit of accumulation, bullish accumulation. But if this is bullish accumulation, I need to see a breakout with a lot of participation, a lot of volume behind it. BNB, these are my two trade setups for BNB. Same stop loss for BNB once again here. Any kind of break above this liquidity zone around 268.41, I'd be looking to take a long position on BNB. Any break below 230.63, I'd look to take a short position on BNB. 1 inch, 1 inch, these are my two scenarios. Any kind of close above $4.55, I'd love to take a long position on 1 inch. Any kind of close below $3, excuse me, and 84 cents, I'd love to take a short position on 1 inch. Those are all the coins. Those are all the setups. Just in summary, real quick. Break above, I'd love to long Bitcoin. Above 49,838, excuse me, 49,838.26. And below 46,268.35, I'd like to short. Bitcoin Cash, we're still in a position here. If we break below that, any kind of close below 504.29, I'd like to short. Ethereum, any kind of close above 1575.20, I'd like to long. Any kind of close below 1370.65, I'd like to short. Chainlink, we need to see a lot more volume here, then I'd like to long around 29.25. If we break below that liquid zone, I'd like to short around 28.36. Litecoin, we're still in this trade right here. As soon as we reach 198.61, I'm going to take all of my position off the table. Perhaps we will then wait for the next retest of this zone and take another buy position, or we'll reassess when we get there. For now, I'm comfortable in just letting this one run and holding it. But if we break below this liquid zone, we'll close our long position and we'll go short around 185.75. If we do break out properly and we close above 207.84, I'd love to take another long position on Litecoin. Uniswap, any kind of close above 26.82, I'd like to take a long position, accompanied by some volume, of course. Then, of course, any kind of close below 23.46, I'd love to take a short position. For Neo is looking pretty good here. We might take a long position on Neo here today. I want to see a decent close above the liquid zone. I don't want to squint my eyes and see that it closed, that it not closed. I want to see it properly close above the liquidity zone. Then we'll take a long position around $39.73. If it breaks below and pulls back and it breaks below our liquid zone, I'd like to take a short position around 35.20. Monero, I'm kind of neutral here. Any kind of decent close above 224.42. with decent volume, I'd like to buy the pullback there. Any kind of close below 213 spot 50, I'd like to take a short position. BNB, any kind of close above 268 spot 41 long, any kind of close below 230 spot 63 short, and then 1 inch. Any kind of close above 4 spot 55 long, any kind of close below 384 short. Wow, that's a mouthful. Enjoy your day, traders. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers for now. Bye-bye.